Here's what it's like for a canine in the back of a patrol vehicle. There are safety features to keep the car from getting too hot. Windows will automatically roll down, a fan will come on to keep the air circulating in the car, and an emergency alarm goes off to alert the officer of any danger. Connor Marie, emergency responders have been running through realistic drill exercises like what you're seeing behind me since early this morning. No one was hurt, they were able to get out okay, and we caught up with both the Alachua County Republican and Democratic Party chairs today. This is a 1946 Piper Cub that would have been flown in World War II. And I'm actually here with one of the creators right now, Raymond Rawls. Raymond, can you tell me what we have here? Students worry about looking uncool, but GPD says Helmet Head is worth it, and I think we kind of look alike, right? I could see it. This book, Clinton Cash, is already on the shelves of the Alachua County Public Library, but this book, Clinton Cash, a graphic novel, got denied. But if they wanted an extra layer of protection, they'd pick up one of these out of their trunks. Sit. There we go. Good boy. Dogs like Captain learn basic skills like how to sit. Trick-or-treaters aren't the only ones knocking on doors tonight. This is one of the places you can go in Gainesville if you want to see if the candidates stick to the issues. The Jacksonville Beach Pier is closed and locked off to visitors after Hurricane Matthew washed away its end portion. You can see the crime tape is still up.
Maggie actually tested out one of those.
Yeah,
right?
I heard that she raced one of the owners of those little floats. And I believe she won, too, so good on you, Maggie. We have reporters up and down University Avenue. We have our own Alexis Cruz, Ryan Nelson, Maggie Lorenz.
Reporting live from GFR's Training Bureau, live from Paynes Prairie, reporting live from the Hippodrome, reporting live from the Alachua County Supervisor of Elections Office, reporting live from the newsroom, Maggie Lorenz, WUFT News. I got to hear the story of one family who lost everything. Just days after Hurricane Matthew destroyed parts of Florida's East Coast, people started returning to Jacksonville Beach in an effort to move forward.
It's all you can do, you know.
Among the clusters of sunbathers and surfers, one family came to the beach for a different reason.
My landlord had called us yesterday, and said, don't even bother coming back.
They have nowhere else to go.
It's destroyed.
Patrick Verway and his wife Nancy and son Kevin moved down from Pennsylvania just a couple months ago.
Moved here to start a new life and be by the beach. And now I'm be by the beach. And my new life has got to start right from the bottom again.
Their rental home in Mayport was torn apart by the storm. Verway says all that was saved was what they could carry, including their 2 pet bearded dragons.
1 bag, 2 bags, 3 bags, a couple books, these pillows, that's it. That's it.
With their neighborhood closed, they came to the beach to reflect.
Actually seeing people walking around and getting back to their normal routine is actually comforting.
And people were going back to their normal routines, some collecting whatever they could find buried in the sand.
Silver and gold, that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
And some collecting the broken pieces of a treasured landmark. The Jacksonville Beach Pier is closed and locked off to visitors after Hurricane Matthew washed away its end portion, but some beachgoers are still seizing the opportunity to grab some souvenirs.
I'm going to take this one home and cut it in half and make some shelves out of it.
Now that they're displaced, Verway and his family have no use for pier debris. But like the wreckage hunters, they're trying to sift out the positives.
Your situation is never truly hopeless. My family's safe and we're all alive and the dragons are safe. So, yeah, thankful for that. I'm sure a lot of people went through a lot worse than we did.
Verway says he doesn't really know in the short term what will happen to his family, but he says ultimately they want to try to get back to Pennsylvania, where they're from and where they have family. The Alachua County Library District denied a woman's request to purchase a particular book that attacks Hillary Clinton, and now she feels the library wasn't totally fair about it.
We were told no, absolutely not. That book will not go on the shelves of the library. That was 40 days ago.
Ann Loda has been waiting to see a political graphic novel on the shelves of the Alachua County Library District, one based on the novel Clinton Cash. Library officials say it's not going to happen.
That the request was denied.
Clinton Cash is a 2015 New York Times best-selling book that investigates a connection between the Clinton Foundation and Bill and Hillary Clinton's personal fortune.
The library currently has 11 copies of this title in 4 different formats.
Clinton Cash, a graphic novel, was just released last month. This book, Clinton Cash, is already on the shelves of the Alachua County Public Library, but this book, Clinton Cash, a graphic novel, got denied. The library says it denied Loda's request because it's already invested enough in the topic. Loda says it angered her the library then approved purchasing a graphic novel that attacks Donald Trump.
They own copies of that one, but not this one.
The library district currently has 3 copies of A Child's First Book of Trump.
We want free speech for all. We want all the books on the shelf. We want the people to make the decision.
But a UF expert says as long as both sides get something, it's probably not a First Amendment problem.
As long as they would have one particular version of the book, and if in this case they do have multiple copies of that particular version, that would probably satisfy the requirement of content neutrality in this case.
So for now, Loda will continue waiting.
Right.
He's widely known, and everyone he's met seems to have a favorite story about Father Rene. Still looking for answers in the disappearance of Father Rene Robert, the North Florida communities he touched are turning to prayer.
I woke up out of bed 4 o'clock in the morning when my mom told me, and I just dropped to my knees, and all I could do was cry and pray.
15-year-old Elijah Bishop organized last night's vigil in Clay County. Bishop says while he's preparing for the worst, he's hoping for the best. Among those who knew the 71-year-old priest, Father Rene is famous for his sense of humor, always wearing sandals, and often sporting a New York Yankees cap. Parishioners say he always had a joke and would give the shirt off his back to anyone in need.
He lived the priesthood. He took it as it should be.
Last November, we caught up with Father Rene on Veterans Day. He urged a 91-year-old retired priest and World War II veteran to return to the skies for the first time since serving in the military.
He pretty much stays to himself, and unless someone invites him to do something, he doesn't go anywhere except to go to the doctors or the dentist or something else like that.
Father Rene told me that he made a point to visit retired priests because often they don't have a lot of family looking after them.
Figure maybe when I get my 90s, I'll have somebody looking after me. But
Father Rene was also dedicated to volunteering in the deaf community. He was fluent in American Sign Language and taught at the Florida School for the Deaf and Blind in St. Augustine. Reporting live from the newsroom, Maggie Lorenz, WUFT News.